Good morning, everyone. Sharon Sherling here in Irving, Texas. I hope this morning, your Monday morning, is kicked off well. Mine is going very well, and we have a bright, bright sunny day. I had to actually put up a curtain in front of me to be able to not completely be blinded by the sun. This morning, I wanted to continue to talk, and this week, this whole week, I want to continue to talk to some of our business owners or the business owners that follow me online. And I have a plethora of them. And I think what happens is whatever you're doing online, you tend to attract the same kind of people. And I think that's true of your target market, your business. I mean, the person that I talk to most looks just like me when it comes to my business. I just thoroughly enjoy the idea of being able to help business owners as I kind of grow in the online experience. And I know that there are people out there that have much more experience online than I do. However, I have been taking some training from Beach Boss influencers and from a couple of my mentors within my company. And so I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the things that I've learned, and I'm hoping that that will help you. So let's dive in today to branding. And one of the things that I have learned over the years, both on and offline doing business, is that business changes. And so the smart thing to do, there's my dog, the smart thing to do is to actually build your business around your personal brand. Because when I was actively coaching business owners, in the in the offline realm a number of years ago, I ran into several people that I worked with that either they decided to leave their company or their company went out of business. I had one lady, she was selling clothing products, and she got an email one morning that the company had shut down, that she could sell the product that she had, but there would be no more support from the company. Now, that is a huge blow if you're branding just your company online. Now you have no business. So the biggest reason that people should, create a personal brand around who they are, what they're like to work with, all that kind of stuff. The reason that you do that is so that you insulate yourself from changes within your own company. Um, Branding yourself and not your business um, kind of gives people confidence in doing business with you. Why would I want to talk to you about paparazzi jewelry versus the five other people that I know online? How can you resonate with me? And that's the thing. There is a lot of competition online for the dollar. It's a new space. It's just like everywhere else. If you can think about your product and your company, as like a street, and in every store there's your competition, and it may be your own business or it may be products similar to your business. So you want to attract people to you and not just to your company, because I can find a half a dozen people selling your product, but I would buy it from you because somehow I identify with you. So that's the first place to start. Begin branding who you are. Let people see you as a trustworthy, warm, friendly, happy person, positive. People are drawn to positivity, and if you can build yourself based on your brand, and we see that all the time. People create a brand for themselves. Like I used to, when I was networking in person, we had a realtor who called herself the Red Shoe Realtor, and she always, always, always wore red shoes. And it didn't matter what kind of shoes she was wearing. She was always wearing red shoes. So she kind of branded herself in that manner. So how can you set yourself up as someone who is interesting, someone that I would prefer to work with over somebody else. And that's really what you're looking to do. You're trying to build a brand for yourself that draws people to you, that makes them want to contact you, that when you do start posting curiosity posts and different things to kind of make people think about, oh man, maybe I need their product. They've already kind of identified with you and they really would like to work with you. Um, Spend time making people want to talk to you before introducing your product. Just don't start, you know, with your product. So, and there are a couple of things that I've thought about that I think people should not do when they're doing a business. And the first one is, just don't start splashing your products all over, every medium that you're working in. Don't start, talking, whatever it is you're selling, just don't start splashing it around everywhere because people get tired of that. People don't want to be spammed. They don't want to they and they don't then are not interested in you because all you're interested in is selling them a product. They want to know you and understand a little bit about you before they buy your product. And, in the old days when we did personal, in person, um, like parties, for instance, in like Mary Kay or some of these very party centric companies, we had a chance during that party to kind of build a rapport with the customers that were in the room. Think of it that way. You're now trying to build a rapport, build some sort of influence with the people that, are in your Facebook or Instagram feed or wherever it is you're building your business and you're concentrating on. Just don't start plastering it everywhere. The other thing that I think is very negative, and I know that it makes me, and I've done it, uh, and I regret doing it because I feel like the people that I've done this to, I've kind of lost um, their interest in me as a person. And that is just don't spam your stuff all over a messenger. Like I will always send and I recommend everybody do this, send a message to the people that either are following you, or if you find somebody that looks like your ideal client and you want to follow them, don't spam them with your product. Don't let your introductory message be, hey, I have this great product. I saw you in this group and I thought you would love this. I get a lot of messages that say, come to my page because I think you would enjoy it. What do they know about me? They've never talked to me. They've never had a conversation with me. What makes them think that I would like their page? And some pages I will like and some pages I won't. So, there's that turns people off. Um, I liken this whole messenger situation to if you were in a supermarket, you're standing in line and, somebody walks up to you and says, hey, I know we don't know each other, but I sell an amazing product and I'm looking for people to join my team. How would you feel? What would you do? And I will send a message to someone that's just followed me and say thank you for following. I hope you get a lot out of my content. See you around Facebook. Something of that nature. And I will get a message back that says, hey, I sell this amazing product, and then a link to it. They didn't ask me if I did anything. They didn't take any time at all to figure out whether I needed the product. I mean, maybe it's shoes and I'm in a wheelchair. They don't know anything about me. They don't take time to do that. And so I suggest that if you want to attract people to you, if you want to have people that genuinely will stick with your product when they finally try it, this is a better methodology to do. It's going to take longer, but I think you will have much more loyal customers. So that is my 2 cents for today. I hope that that was helpful to you. There's a dog in repose behind me. He had a very busy day yesterday. We had some family come in uh, for a visit, and they had 2 little girls. And of course, my dogs never see children. So having these 2 little girls in the house was just exhausting for him. So he has decided that today is sleep day. He doesn't care that Remy's here. I think Remy's a little bit tired too, but because he was over on the weekend. So we had a rather fun packed filled weekend, and my dogs are sort of feeling the impact of that. Our week, we've got a lot of things going on this week. We've got some errands to run. And I'm really hoping that we get most of it done, because a lot of it is things like renewing passports and getting cars registered and all kinds of things that my husband has on the list to get done this week. So I am really hoping that we get a lot of that done. And I'm hoping that some of the things that I'm telling you, I'm sharing these from other people. This is not all my own wisdom, but I am sharing it from some other people who have just found that I have been listening to and learning from, and I really feel like what they're saying makes a lot of sense. So I hope that wherever you are this week, that the sun is shining, and I hope that you have a fabulous day.